Yeah, so welcome back, folks, to another session of our Phandelver and Below Shattered Obelisk. I am your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, and we are joined with our wonderful players this evening. If you guys want to say hey or anything, now is your chance.
Howdy, Twitch.
Hello.
And unfortunately, we are down player who plays Callan. He's feeling under the weather, but hopefully he'll join us next week, feeling better, hopefully. But the story goes on. And, well, speaking of the story, we're going to get into a little bit of a recap of what happened last time before we pick up into, well, where we're at this time. So without further ado, last time, with Alva apparently going feral or something and headed in a direction that you were unsure of, lost track of her very quickly. And you looked around for a moment to see if you could spot what the bugbears were digging for, not noticing anything, at least at a glance. Headed up a hallway where the drow had escaped to, seeing a door in this hallway and it ending in a large, open and darkened room. Quietness kind of crept over the area. Cal could hear breathing on either side of the opening. Knowing there was something waiting for you, you tried to spring a distraction with the illusory flaming skull, which actually did work for a moment. But entering into this room, you could see two bugbears rushing the skull, as well as a drow that you saw previously. There was a hidden second drow as well, who spoke about having a conversation. Obviously, he did not want to have a conversation. But you started to enter into this room as battle broke out. There were also two giant spiders hiding among the ceiling that struck pretty great blows from a couple of you. Things started to look pretty dire. White Claw trying to use a powerful scroll, it crumbled to ash, and I believe at the time Zadkiel was unconscious and paralyzed. Your only option was retreat, as you ran through the darkness and swam through a kind of stream into an unknown pool where a giant snake lay and skeletons rested among treasure, quietly making your way around the area as you were still retreating, headed to a twisted and turning mine tunnels, eventually making it back to the barracks that you had discovered much earlier in your excursion here. Quickly blocking the doors, one with magic and the other with a stone bed, huddled up, tried to get some rest, hoping that Alva would be okay. Getting a lot of clicking from you, Dan. But maybe your plan was maybe to get the loot from the snake pool, maybe reenact your assault on the group that you had a hardy battle against previously, but you did escape. During the night's rest, heard some groaning and slamming against one of the doors, and sure what it was, possibly undead lurking around for a meal. Safe here. Got a little bit of sleep, and, well, continued your planning of the day. As soon as you opened the door to the mines, met with a gaggle of zombies, including one massive ogre zombie. Proved to be a powerful foe. You were eventually victorious, albeit some of you badly injured at this point. Gathering your senses and checking yourselves over, you do see the bedraggled form of Alva still kind of reverting out of wolf form, as Alva, the last 9 or so hours have been a blur of just green hunger. You recall sleeping somewhere, but you don't know. But coming upon the scene of, well, hearing these undead groans, you do see your comrades. As Cal looks messed up. What are you guys up to?
Well, that didn't go perfectly.
Nope.
Um,
Owl, where were you? What?
You are muted, Alva.
Sorry.
You're good.
Who asked the question? I couldn't see.
Zadkiel.
Oh. I don't know. I felt so off lately. It's like I almost blacked out during the whole thing. What's happened? Is everything okay?
Other than almost dying all of us, everything's fine.
I mean, that seems like a pretty daily occurrence, though. For being fair.
Al will kind of pipe up. It's fucking shite. As he looks super messed up, like he just woke up from unconsciousness. Just woke up a moment ago.
Alright. What should we do? Did we say we were gonna get that wand that Isabella saw in the water?
yeah, I think that was the plan, but what are we going to do with our very injured dwarf?
Well, I can stay back for about an hour or so. Just patch me wounds up. Because I lost the Irish part. But he said that's what he said.
Wasn't he the doctor? The one with the medical skills?
I think any of us is good at medical.
He isn't actually proficient with medicine.
Oh, okay.
Just he
I learned
happened
that
to
when
be
you were-
there. He just happened to be there.
Oh, okay.
Well, Cal, as you get some rest, I think we're gonna have to continue scouting forward.
Mm-hmm. At least if we run into anything, they won't be coming in here.
As
Alright.
Alva, as you come in here, you can see the southern door is blocked with a large stone dwarven bed.
Okay.
Isabella, are you having fun?
Yeah, I just want to get the wand.
Okay.
I don't know what all this stock is for, but you know, I
Do you
think I
guys
speak
tell
for all of us.
Do you guys tell Alva anything about what happened before you came here?
I'm sussed by Alba. I was like, where the hell were you?
We had two big battles. One almost killed us. We ran. It's the day after. Not so much else to share other than there was a drow walking around somewhere. Giant spiders and zombies all
Ooh,
together.
there's a big snake. Well, he's not that big, but there's a snake in the other room.
Is he alive?
He's
Heck
alive.
yeah, he is.
Friend or foe?
No clue.
Don't know.
We made sure that we avoided him.
Could be a friend, could be a foe. We don't know yet. All we know is that wand is there. That wand could be useful.
Well, if we're going after the
Yes.
wand, then maybe we should just, go see if he's maybe a friend.
I mean, if you can talk to him, yeah, sure.
Yeah, if Zad can talk to him, then he's a friend. If not, then I'm not too sure.
Well, if I shift into its snake, I can probably communicate with him.
Oh, do it.
That's a better idea than mine.
I could speak that shifty snake language of theirs.
but we wouldn't be able to understand. Even you, when
Huh.
you speak.
Yeah, but I mean, I could have a little conversation, report back to you.
Whatever works, I guess.
You just ran off, and we don't know where you went, but sure. Yeah, you go and talk to the snake.
Hey, Isabel, I don't see you volunteering to do anything. Did you
I'm
want to go talk to
sorry.
the snake?
I'm sorry, I can't speak snake.
All right, all right.
We want to give her a little bit more
Uh,
information now that she's going to go represent us, and it's been AWOL for about a few hours,
There's not
overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what do you
about
guys
the-
want to know? Tell me what questions you want to ask, and I'll ask them.
Ask if you'll be our friend.
That's a very important one. Thank you, Isabel.
I thought real hard.
I feel like if he's gonna help us, he's gonna ask for something in return.
Oh, remember, guys, I gave it to Zadkill. I have my pickled owl bear meat.
I
if
will
you wanna
put that
give
on the
him-
table and see
Yep,
if he's
offer
interested.
to him. Like I said, it could do with a little bit more time to marinate, but it still should be pretty good.
Maybe we should just leave it with him as a sign of goodwill, just get rid of it altogether.
Sounds like a lovely donation.
It does, but I'd really
Yeah.
like the bottle back, but, you know.
Well, then where's he gonna
snakes
put his
usually
liquor?
don't have much use for bottles, so.
Oh,
perhaps
thanks.
we'll
So
give
if
it
you
back.
could, like, pour it on the ground, just, I don't want to litter inside this.
All right, great. So we have our welcoming
Yep.
done. After that, what questions should I ask that are relevant?
Ask him if he needs us to do anything for him.
Okay. And you said he's got
Or-
this wand that we're looking for?
Yeah, that's
say-
the next thing. Our ask, I think, is the wand, and if he could have, if
If he knows
they
anything
could help
about
us
it.
attack the other creatures, that would be lovely.
Yeah, let's get him to join our side, but also, like, what's up with that wand? Does he know anything about it? Right? It's
Yeah.
just the skeleton's holding on to it close by to him.
All right, guys. I just want you to remember. I worship Maliki myself, but he's still a snake. It might not be answer everything as eloquently as you're hoping.
No, definitely not.
Hey, come on, let's give him benefit of the doubt. What's the worst that could happen to that kid?
We have to fight a snake. We have to kill an innocent creature.
No,
I mean,
the
not so
snake
in- not
falls
so
in love with
innocent.
Alvi.
Not so innocent if he attacks us first.
It's in his nature. I mean, do you
It's
blame the
innocent.
butcher for slaughtering the cow?
Yes.
It's just nature.
If you gotta eat, I guess if you guys gotta eat, like, yes, the butcher's gonna kill the cow, but it's the same thing with him. But you stop, we can still defend ourselves.
All right. I'll have to defend myself and kill a creature.
I don't think the cow can defend herself.
I don't know. Have you ever met a mean fucking cow?
Are we meeting a cow or a
Interesting.
snake?
A snake.
When
Snake.
did the snake turn into a cow?
We're just rambling at this point.
Yeah,
Probably should
We've
get going.
gone into
You hear
hypothetical.
loud
turn into a
snoring
cow,
in the
too.
corner
Up to you
from
guys.
Cal is just snoring in the corner, already taking a nap.
What about the concept of consent of the cow to be killed?
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, we're rambling right now. Let's probably
We're good.
let's get going, shall we?
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Things.
So you guys want me to shift, and then you want me to go. Where is the snake? Where's he located?
Through the mine
Well-
tunnel, the maze of mine tunnels.
We'll all go down
Oh.
there.
But we have to actually get through the maze first.
Yeah. We can
All
easily
right. Well,
go
why
up
don't we
there
head in
and
that
back.
direction?
All right. Who is leading the way back?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
bad, Will.
All right. Zadkiel leading back. Zad, give me a survival check. Trying to find your path back. As last time you were traveling through the mines, it was in a bit of a hurry. Right, with a 14. Pretty good. Only takes you better part of a minute or two. Actually, we'll say it'll take about 5 minutes to traverse the area. I'm gonna bunch you guys up real quick and move you around.
Steven,
Yes.
I'm not really seeing anything on my map. It's just kind of like a gray, looks like a schematic, and then there, I don't see any icons. Okay, there it is. Thank you.
It's a very big map.
Okay.
So
That's why I couldn't find it.
yeah, the gray stuff is everywhere you've been previously.
Okay.
As you guys do make it to the small pool where you saw the snake resting previously, which is up here.
Okay.
You can see littered of broken shells along this kind of shore in here. Still hearing that odd crashing wave sound. At least you know the source of it now. But yeah, still pool. You would see a stream heading northward and stairs heading northeastward from here.
I only see my icon and Isabel's.
You guys were all bunched up on the same spot.
Mhm.
It was just so I could move you. If everyone moves out of the spot, you'll see.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, are we the only two here? What happened?
Nope, you're all there.
All right, Sad, lead the way.
Well, this is the place where the snake is.
Oh, he led us here already. Well, where is it?
Probably underwater.
Oh,
Someone more. Where was that wand you saw, Isabel?
On that rock.
Yeah, it was resting
On
against
that-
the
that
rock
skeleton,
over there.
yeah.
Is it no longer there?
It's. You can kind of make out what looks to be some bones against there. I would say it's hard to see above water because you guys were swimming underwater for a moment
Oh, okay.
when she saw it last time.
I see.
So do we want to try to call it the snake, or does someone want me to swim over? Like what's the plan here?
I
Oh, I
can
thought-
shift and slither inside there and swim over and see if I can see anything or if I run into the snake.
Cool, I guess hiss at us if you see anything.
I'll pop my head out of the water.
So Alva turns into a snake. What kind of snake are you going with? Going with a big
Go
constrictor
with-
snake or a poisonous snake?
I'm gonna go with the giant poisonous snake.
All right. Which I hate that they call it poisonous, but you know.
And not venomous?
Yeah.
Is that the distinction?
As Alva, you do kind of shift into the poisonous snake. Not
Could
that
it be both?
No.
Like if you ate this poisonous snake, it would poison you?
I mean, maybe they are, but they're venomous.
Okay.
You don't have the
It's
best
not
lighting
busy.
in here, as there isn't. Well, good light in here. Same thing would go for Isabel.
It's a fantasy
No.
setting, so they could technically be poisonous as well as venomous.
They could be. We're not going to argue semantics here. It's
Yeah.
it's a venomous snake. We're going to call them poisonous snakes because they didn't know any better for some reason.
All right. So I'm gonna slither into the water and see if I can see anything inside or anything near the rock. I'm gonna head towards that rock and see if I see that wand hanging out over there.
All right, give me a perception check
Okay.
with the snake. Or actually, no, with your perception. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not
Yeah,
the
I was like,
snake,
Is there a perception in the snake? Okay.
Nah,
No. All right. Let me find. Let me find it. Sorry.
you're good.
Okay. Strength, dexterity, wisdom, perception. There you go.
All right, with an 11, looking around, you do see the skeleton that they spoke of. You can see it looks to be in a bejeweled hand. There's several rings on it, and also kind of barely clutching what looks to be a wand.
Oh. I'm gonna swim over there. I'm gonna try and take it into my mouth, like grab it.
All right. As you try to take it into your mouth and grab it, you try and starting to pry this wand out as a... What is everyone's passive perception?
Uh,
13.
All right.
that's 11. 11, 11.
As a much larger snake
Oh, great.
quickly tries to swallow a quick meal. Getting a 22 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
As it starts to swallow you whole, you take
Oh my
13
goodness.
points of piercing damage. As the snake
All
form
right. Well,
is reverted, and your form would take 2 points of damage.
okay.
As the snake is starting to bite onto you quickly.
And
It's-
also drowning me.
It quickly kind of like doesn't spit you out, but like it just has like one of your feet in its mouth for a moment, trying to swallow you whole, and then realizing that this is much different than it anticipated. We're gonna roll some initiative.
All right.
As you guys would hear this kind of splashing from in the water, and you would see the form of this giant snake splashing in. Unfortunately, Isabel, you still can't see very good. It's dark in here.
Oopsie. It do be dark.
But Alva, luckily you are up first. What are you doing as this snake launches out towards you?
Can I shift again?
You absolutely can.
All right. I'm gonna shift again. This time, let me see. I want to shift into.
You're in about 15 feet of water, so just remember that.
Yeah. I'm gonna do. I thought there was a shark in here somewhere.
There's a reef shark.
A reef shark. Yeah, I'm gonna shift into the reef shark.
All right. Turning into a shark with quick speed. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and swim the hell out of here. Try to get as far away from the snake to
Okay.
kind of miss it. Trying to swallow me.
Are you still have your action? Are you disengaging? With your
Oh,
action?
if I still have my, I thought shifting was my action.
Shifting
I
is
guess
your,
that's my
it's,
door.
since you're a moon druid, it's just a bonus action for you.
Oh, okay. Then you know what? I'll go ahead and take a bite. I'll try to.
All right, give me a shark bite. That's a freshwater shark.
Fresh. Right.
19 will hit as you bite out at the snake.
All right. Okay. And then I hit. For damage?
Hit where it says bite in the chat window.
Okay.
For 10 points of damage as you take a big hunk out of this giant snake. So everybody's measuring their moves. Anything else for Alva?
I'm not gonna disengage. I don't want to give it an
All right.
opportunity. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
That will take us to Isabel. In the darkness, you hear splashing ahead of you.
I'm terrified.
Yep.
Because I can't see anything. I can only see Fang.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just double check. I think. Okay, it's your dice. So
Could be an action to light a torch if you want to light a torch.
that's what I was thinking of doing.
All right.
Yeah, okay, I will light a torch. And I will also take out an axe.
All right.
Because
Light a
I
torch and
don't.
hold an axe with the other hand.
Yeah,
Anything else for Isabel? You move
I'm
anywhere?
going to. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna move a bit. Not a bit. I'm gonna move myself across just the shoreline.
Okay. Sidestepping so you can see more of this snake and shark in the water.
Yeah.
You don't see the snake form of Alva or Alva herself. You just see this shark. You're the only one who didn't see her transform.
That's true.
Great.
I'm gonna then say to people, I'm gonna say I can't see Alva, and as I do this, I'm gonna throw my axe at the snake.
Oh, are you action surging? Because it was
Oh
your
wait.
it was your action to light
right,
the
because
torch.
my action. Okay, never mind. I can't. I'm not.
All
I'm not
right.
gonna
Looks like
waste
she's getting
my
ready to
action surge.
throw her axe next turn.
I am getting ready.
That will take
Okay.
us to White Claw.
He's gonna move right up here
Running along the shore.
and far as the oh, it's like at the edge. So no, I'm just gonna do a mind sliver at the snake.
All
I'm
right.
gonna risk the thunder
With
wave.
its big old intelligence, it got a -4 on its saving throw.
-4.
It will take 1 point of. Yeah, it rolled a natural 1. And minus 5 intelligence. It will take 1 point of psychic damage, and it does have minus a d4 on its next saving throw. Anything else for White Claw?
Nope, that'll be it.
Alright. Taking us to the big old sneaky snake. The big old sneaky snake is going to try to start wrapping itself up over the shark. Getting a natural 1. That's 2 nat 1s in a row for the snake. As it tries to kind of wrap and coil around the shark just keeps moving as sharks do and just swims away from it. I'll take us to Mel.
Mm-hmm. So, is the snake above the water, or
It's kind of half
as
below,
we
half
see it?
above. Like, you can see it kind of trying to tussle and grapple around this shark in the water, but
Okay.
it's half and half.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like floating.
Yeah, I would say part of its body is definitely like like in the movie Anaconda, the snake's kind of above the water.
Never saw it.
What about Anaconda 2?
Not the PG one.
Yeah, no, I think they are at least PG-13.
Oh. Oh.
So she's gonna try to throw a firebolt at it.
Okay. .21 will hit. As you splash and sizzle for 2 points of fire damage, you hear that as it kind of hits the watery snake.
And that's it.
All right. Zadkiel.
All right, Zad's going to run up to about here next to Fang, and he's going to throw a jab.
All right. Big old javelin. Let's see it. Launching a javelin from the shoreline. 23 gonna hit. Snake takes 4 points of piercing damage. It kind of pierces into the snake as it kind of wriggling about. The javelin falls from its form, but it did hit it and do damage.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Taking us to Alva. The shark.
All right. So as the snake was trying to go at it, the shark is bobbing and weaving like a master
Yeah.
of speed that it is. And then I'm going to go ahead and go for another attack.
All right.
Bite.
This clumsy giant snake. An 11 just misses, though, unfortunately.
Oh man. All right.
As the snake is also slippery.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Taking us to Isabel. Ready with that axe.
I'm so ready. All right. With all my friends around me, um, I'm just gonna throw the axe.
All right.
Just gonna give it a nice throw.
Chuck it.
Oh no, where did my sheet go?
She lost her axe.
Isabel lost her axe. It was just in her hand, but the torch isn't doing much good, I guess. Okay, perfect.
All right, with a 16 to hit, that will definitely hit.
Wait, I should ask, are we all still blessed?
Absolutely not.
Shoot, I'm gonna take that off.
That's
My
fine.
bad. Yeah.
It's still a 16. That does hit. As the axe nicks the side of the snake as it's in the water. It's a big, beefy snake.
And does it it nicks him and then
It nicks him, and
water?
the axe kind of falls into the water behind it.
Okay, and I am going to just ask again. This water is heckin' deep, right? It's pretty
It's
deep.
about 15 feet deep where the snake and the shark are. The shoreline, it's like 5 or so feet deep.
All right. So what I will do then too, possibly, maybe, no, actually, yeah, I'm gonna chill.
All right. And that will take us to White Claw.
He's gonna move right up here, and he's gonna do that thunder wave, which would be a cube in front of him. So,
All right.
always forget.
You gotta stick it to the edge. Yeah, it's enough to hit the.
Yeah. So to the snake.
Yeah. So whenever you do that, if you go to the square and you snap the corner and from the edge, you can kind of measure out a corner.
There you go. All right. So to do that, so thunder wave, level 1.
It's gonna make a big con save.
Did it ever use that -4 from
Yeah.
the? Okay.
It will right now. So you got a 15, -2, and it's still got a 13. As it will take 3 points of thunder damage as a loud boom echoes out from this area, heard with audible within 300 feet of the space.
That would echo.
It would echo.
I would
as
definitely echo.
This is a cave, and you've heard things echo before.
Wait,
Something
echo.
tells me that might. Something tells me that might be important. No reason.
You never know. Anything else for White Claw? As water goes splashing as this loud thunderous burst shakes the cavern, and
Yeah, does it create like a mini tsunami?
it's just a big splash. When you're a kid and you do your splashing with one hand, and then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna splash with both my hands, and put them both together and just splash.
That'll be it for White Claw.
All right. I'm kind of feeling a little tremor within. That'll take us to the snake. It's gonna once again try to restrain and constrict, wrap itself around the shark. Getting a 9. This thing is not. It rolled really good on that first bite, but that was it.
Yeah, that's
As it's not used to grabbing sharks, it's used to grabbing people. I don't know. The shark is swimming much faster than it anticipated. That'll take us to Mel.
Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah, she's gonna try Toll of the Dead.
All right. Big wisdom save. It got a big 3.
Yeah.
So it will take that 1d12 damage. Necrotic. Has this kind of subtle toll of bell tolling. Just kind of arcs towards the snake. And so it will take 2
Ooh.
points of necrotic damage.
It's like 4 points I've done so far. Question, and I don't know if
Answer.
you'll answer. This seems like a pretty dumb animal. What is it ever going to be able to speak with us?
Give me a nature check.
Okay.
I allow that. With an 8. I don't know. You've never really messed with snakes too much. Seems pretty driven by... I don't know. It wants to get the shark. Wrapping it up. Trying to.
Okay. Thanks.
Alright. That'll take us to Zadkiel.
Okay, you see Zaddy kind of leaps into the air, and he's using Radiant Soul, so his wings kind of erupt from his body.
Alright.
And then he's
breaking out the big guns.
he's gonna fly over to the snake, and he's gonna try to shove it 5 feet away with a shield.
It's too big.
Too big?
It is a huge creature.
Okay. Well, in that case, he will
Also, I think
fly about.
your bonus action was to transform, right? Or is that just is that your action to transform?
Oh, it's my action to transform.
Okay, gotcha.
Otherwise, I'd be, you know. Yeah. He's just gonna kind of fly over and then kind of fly up 15 feet in the air, kind of ready to plunge at it.
As you fly over and then fly up, it will take an attack of opportunity. Or I guess if you want, the way you're describing it is you fly over and then you fly up? Or are you going in more of an arc upward?
More in an arc, it would make more sense.
Fair enough.
But just for measurement reasons, like 15 feet over 15 feet over.
I gotcha. And that will take us to Alva.
Okay. The shark is gonna bob and weave some more. Just trying to disorient the snake as much as possible.
Absolutely. Just
not really going anywhere, just kind of going around. Yeah. Just trying to get him confused and frustrated. Or her. I don't know.
They.
And so I'm gonna bite again.
Alright. Nat 20 will definitely hit this snake.
Heck yes.
As you pierce into it for 7 points of damage. The snake definitely filling with blood, this pool is. Some of it's starting to go downstream.
All right, and then the shark gets like super excited by the scent of blood. And then that'll be my turn.
Taking us to Isabel.
All right. Let me just read. There's not much I can do. Oh, yes? Okay, great. I'm gonna use Commander's Strike.
Alright.
I'm gonna give it to, let's see.
Well, Zadkiel's in the air, so the only person next to it is the shark.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it to Zad.
Zadkiel
I'm gonna yell
is
to
in the
Zad.
air. The only person next to it is the shark.
Oh, wait.
He's 15 feet in the air. He is not next to it.
Oh, damn it. Oh, man. I thought that was Yes, it was definitely a no. Okay. Oh no. I will. Oh no.
I mean, you can go swimming if you want. I don't care.
I'm not gonna go swimming. You kidding me? Um,
It just
I'm
makes
gonna
attacks a
just.
disadvantage if you're swimming.
I'm gonna just throw an axe
All
again.
right, throwing your
Yeah,
last
I'm just
axe, I
gonna
believe,
throw.
too.
I'm gonna throw. It is my last axe.
All right,
So I'm gonna have
give me
to go
that axe
swimming.
attack. Gonna axe this snake a question, and the answer is damage.
Yes. All right.
As it will take 7 points of piercing damage.
Amazing.
Anything else for Isabel?
Um,
Holding a torch in one hand and no axe in the other hand.
no, an axe in the other. All my axes are gone. I believe that's all I can do.
All right, taking us to White Claw.
He's gonna do a chill touch towards the.
All right. 14's gonna hit as this spectral cat claw reaches out towards the snake for 7 points necrotic damage. Chilling there.
Yep, it's just gonna stay there. Actually, yeah.
As this snake is thrashing about, it is going to try to take another bite at the shark, giving up on
Man, come on.
constricting, getting a 12 to hit.
Oh, that actually just hits.
As the
Oh.
shark takes 9 points of piercing damage. At which
Oh.
point, the snake is going to quickly try to slither away. Looks like it's...
Can I take an attack of opportunity?
You absolutely can.
All right, I'm gonna go after him. I'm gonna bite him. Or her. It.
Yeah. Let's see it. An 11 again just misses. As the snake gets away from your clutches and... Where was it? It was right there. It starts to slither into the stream, trying to get some cover. Or trying to escape. Do you guys give chase to the snake?
I mean, at this point, I'm in the air flying, so I guess I would probably at least attempt to go after it. Probably can't catch up to it, though, but I probably could throw another javelin, my last javelin at it.
Is Mel going after it?
Mel's just going to use Dissonance Whisper. Not Dissonant Whisper. Toll of the Dead. Sorry.
Alright.
Just as it's scurrying out the wall.
I got a 3.
Down the creek. You got what?
It got a 3 on its wisdom save as this bell tolls out towards it. It got a failure. Roll me some of that sweet damage.
Big roll. Nice.
As it takes 9 points of damage, the snake kind of gets pushed and jammed up into this space here, as it is looking haggard and starts to swim, trying to get away. And it'll take us to Zadkiel.
Alright, Zad will fly. Let me just see here. Let me use my real quick. Damn, I can't get to. Okay,
I
Zad will
might have
fly.
accidentally moved it one too far. Yeah, so it actually should only be there. So you can get to it if you want to.
Okay, yeah. Zad's gonna fly over and attack.
Alright, Zadkiel flying over the space here. After this fleeing snake. Give me an attack with your talent.
Sure.
Nat 20. That's gonna hit.
+4 Radiant damage. Oh, I didn't mean to have the put a divine. Oh, is that the crit?
Yeah, that was a crit. Yeah.
The plus 8? Okay.
So for
Yeah.
14, so for 18 points of damage as you cut the snake in half as it's trying to squeeze away from you. As it falls limp and kind of filling up the space in there, half of its body kind of falls down into the watery pool. The other half kind of goes into the stream. As you would hear this, you would all see and hear this cold breeze enter the chamber. All of it blowing straight towards Zadkiel. As Zadkiel, you feel all of your feathers kind of ruffle up on your wings, and this sharp pain in your heart. As the breeze quickly passes over you. Zadkiel, give me a wisdom save. We are out of combat. With the 21. You just killed one of Meleki's creatures as it was running. You can tell that your connection to her was almost severed. By this one act.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I legitimately feel bad now.
I would hope so.
Hey,
you would
Isabella.
I'm just gonna say you can kind of feel that divine influence wane for a moment, almost as a faint warning. But I'm sorry, Mel. What were you saying?
Oh, Mel was gonna try to break the tension and not use the word idiot, but Isabella, do you want to go get that wand?
Yeah, I'd love to. And my axes. And I'm gonna guys, there's still a shark there.
Alva Shark is gonna look around for
Okay.
the wand and also for Isabel's axes. Obviously, Isabel, you don't know that's what I'm doing. Or even
Okay.
that I'm Alva, not
Yeah.
a random shark that lives
I
in a
mean,
pond.
Isabel could probably deduce that's
I
Alva at this point.
mean, should she though?
I think so.
Mhm.
She's
No,
not
I
dumb.
could.
She's got like an 11 or 13 intelligence.
Oh. So you just
Yeah,
act like that?
She's
Yeah.
she's just uneducated and she's good at deductions. But
Okay.
I would say, yeah, the
Would,
shark kind of picks up this wand. You would notice there are 3 rings on the skeleton hand as well. And picking up the
I'd take those
axes.
into my mouth.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm gathering any axes that I can see. I don't know if I can see Isabel's axes.
They're easy enough to find. There's 2 of them.
Amazing.
Okay. Just kind of gathering those. When I shift, though, I obviously can't carry all those things in my mouth. So what happens? That's a weird question, but like when I shift back, I'm gonna head back to the shallow part.
You tell
The
me what
pond.
happens.
I can step
I mean,
towards
it
you.
could just be like in your hands, or kind of like you're kind of barely holding them in your mouth as your hands are kind of pulling them out of your mouth in the moment.
All right, so I'm gonna gather those things. I'm gonna head back to the shallow end of this little pond, shift back, and kind of things get transferred into my arms, and I start walking up to, like, basically the shore of this little area, this watered area, and I set everything down on the ground. but I quickly pick back up the rings and pocket those.
There are 3 jeweled rings. And
I did
Yeah.
notice those last time, though.
you did.
Alva starts putting them on
I
his
did.
fingers.
But Alva, as you putting on those rings, you would, Isabel, your axes are there, and then this wand, this kind of spiral bronze wand with this burst of blue crackled gem at the tip of it.
Chloe's gonna take it and examine it.
You can give me an Arcana check.
I'm gonna pick up my axes and I'm gonna ask Alba, did you see anything
7.
else over there?
Almost an
Or-
18.
It's a wand.
Yeah, I mean, I got this pretty cool jewelry, and then she'll like show her hand and wiggle her fingers because she knows taunting Isabel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, great. Very cool.
Yeah, they look pretty valuable, huh?
Yeah, was there anything else over there?
Yeah, I found the wand and your axes. Would you like those back? You can have them if you want.
Yeah, cool, thanks. Yeah.
Hey, guys, where's Zadkiel?
Up there.
He's gonna come
Probably
flying
point
back.
up the mouth of the river.
Alva immediately notices that Zadkiel seems a little despondent, and she's gonna walk up to him and just look at him like, what's wrong? Are you okay?
The snake was going after you, and I just got angry.
It's okay, we were all defending ourselves.
So was he. After a while, whatever, snake. I shouldn't have did that.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
I don't know. I
Alva's
just
just
don't.
gonna put her hand on his shoulder just to kind of comfort him, knowing that there's nothing really she can say to make him feel much better in this moment, but just to let him know that she's here for him.
Dad looks at Alba and he goes, man, my eyes are itchy. The allergies are acting up in this cave. Thank you.
As you say that, you would hear another kind of rumble as you hear rocks falling in the distance to the south.
Fuck. Zadkiel just whispers that under his breath.
Just under his breath.
Yep.
Was that the entrance that just closed?
Oh, great.
No. I don't think so. I hope not.
Came from that direction.
If anything, we can just blast it open.
Well, the good news is we have the wand now. What did you guys want to do with that?
I don't know. I can't really figure out if there's anything special about this one.
Isabel, pick it up and wave it around a little bit.
I don't think that's probably the best thing for Isabel to wave it around.
What?
I mean, have you ever manipulated magical items if it ever is magical?
The most I've done with a magical item is sell it. So I might know a thing or two. Might know a thing or two.
Well, White Claw, I think maybe you might have the most knowledge.
Maybe Uncle could also know something, because I look at it, I'm like, I can't say for shit. Just looks like a piece of wood.
It's brass.
Brass.
No. I believe tomorrow after the next long rest, I'll be able to detect it for magical abilities. But at this time, I probably could beseech guidance and attempt some identify it as well. But I don't think it's going to work. I'm not very bright in Arcana, but
Not
it
the
is an
best on my
option.
Arcana either, but yeah, it's worth a try if you can see it up. Arcana.
And so I do cast guidance on myself,
All right.
and
Spend a few minutes
how
kind of
does
studying
inspiration work?
it. Do you have inspiration?
Yeah, I have one inspiration still.
Then so you can roll with advantage if you want to roll with advantage. Use it
Okay.
up. And plus guidance.
Mhm.
As you kind of sit there and study it vigorously, looking at all of its intricacies. Give me an Arcana at advantage.
Do I roll a 1d4 or do you?
You should have a little guidance button at the bottom of your skills.
Yeah, I do. I'll check it. Okay.
Kind of focusing on it with a natural 20. Asking for guidance in this is be like, oh, you know exactly what this is. This is a wand of magic missiles. It's actually so simple design that anyone can use it, which is a rarity for wands. Most wands do require a spellcaster. This one does not. Allows you to create blasts of almost always hitting their target. Balls of energy. Much like you already know, but this one in the form of a wand.
Wait, does that mean I can be useful? with distance?
Anyone can
Mel,
can use this.
Mel, are you gonna tell us this information, or is this like just something she's thinking in her head?
I would say that's up to her, but I don't think Mel would necessarily try to hide that.
Mel.
She's debating and
No, okay. Mel will say that it's a wand of magic missile, and that she's going to keep it.
What?
Just as everybody keeps what they find, and leave it at that.
Fair enough.
You know what? Whatever.
Mel, I'll trade you these rings for the magic missile thing.
Who knows what the rings can do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Aren't we trying to work together here, guys? Honestly, the wand should go to someone who has the most limited range
And wouldn't that be either
options.
that'd be Zad or me?
It would be you.
Okay.
Yeah, but
well,
Isabella should be in the front attacking, and if she has this, it's just going to sit in her pocket.
Well, I'm not going to argue. That was just my 2 cents. But either way, did anybody hear that the intense rumbling from the south?
Yeah, we should go look at that.
yeah, I would hope so.
You don't want to take care of that drow? Almost killed us. He used darkness against us, but I can use darkness against him.
It's a taste of his own medicine.
Exactly, but I can see through my own darkness.
It's worth a shot.
Well, if you
Yeah,
guys do,
I say we go for it.
if you do inspect just a little bit to the south, you would see that the tunnel has collapsed on itself to not but like 30 feet in to the mines.
Okay, and interesting.
Bus.
So that being the case, we had. Do we still have a bit of a tail on the drow? Do we know like kind of what direction he went? I don't remember.
They didn't run any direction that you know of.
Yeah,
You guys ran
they
from
just kind
them.
of disappeared. Right, it's true. Okay, no, all right. It's all
Yeah, we
coming
ran
back
up
to
here
me.
last time we saw them.
Are you heading back
The
that
last
direction?
time we saw them, I'm guessing. Last time we saw them, a white claw just threw like a illusion of a fire to throw them off.
As you remember, they were up
Why don't
up
we?
this
Yeah.
way.
Also, before we keep venturing forth,
What are
Steven,
you
can I use? Oh my gosh, where did my sheet go again? I was gonna use second wind.
All right.
Yeah.
If you got it, use it.
Yep. At a point, if we're gonna go into a battle, might as well. Okay. So I guess with that, I'll just roll 1d10.
Yeah, you do have a button for it.
I do. Lucky me. And then plus
Your fighter level.
my level, my
so
fighter
plus
level,
4.
and I'm a level
So 12,
4.
12
Yeah.
hit points.
Yay!
So, all right, where are you? Are you heading back up into the hallway up here?
Yes.
And you remember it was northward. You weren't sure exactly what the left direction was up that hallway. To the right was where you first encountered the drow with the 4 bugbears.
Mm-hmm. So we'll keep going forward, guys? Let's do it.
How are you guys approaching?
I'll go near the front with Zad. Zad, are we gonna be side by side, or what do we want to do?
Yeah, we could do side by side. That
Yep.
works for me. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's a good formation, and then we've left some room for our good old friend when after he patches himself up. You know, just our little squad.
All right. As you start heading up the stairs, how are you guys approaching?
I'll have my
Uh,
dragon sword out, and I will be doing so cautious and alert.
All right.
Yeah.
You have
Zad,
your torch lit, right?
I do have a torch lit.
So let's not go too slowly.
Yeah. Zad
Yeah.
will help. Noticing Isabel carrying a torch will help her out cast light on her sword, so she doesn't have to carry the torch as well as her sword,
Fair
so she
enough.
can use both hands.
What I say is
Amazing.
to not have any lights and guide Isabel up to that bitch
I
for her
mean-
position.
I don't know. I think everybody's pretty alert with that rumbling that happened. So
Oh, that was a while ago.
I'm gonna put my torch
Because the
out.
drow is going to see us whether we have a torch, light source, or not. I mean, it might get a couple seconds lead. That's the only thing.
Those couple seconds might be useful.
I mean, really only going around corners. So, or
All right, I
I
put my
guess.
torch out. Do you want to do rock paper scissors? Let's see if I get it or not.
If you get what?
If I get light, if I win,
He already cast
rock
it on
paper
you.
scissors.
He already cast it on your sword.
Oh, we cast. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad, Fang.
So, heading up here into this hallway, you would see it go to the left, where you don't quite know what's down there. to the right would be where you encountered the bugbears that looked like they were digging around up there, and the drow that retreated. Where are you going?
To the left, I see a doorway down the hallway. I say we try that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we haven't been in there, so why not?
let's go.
All right. Heading down the hallway, you would see a large double door with dwarven iconography on it. Looks to be a large glowing gem, kind of like a large diamond, kind of split between the two doors in half.
So,
Where's
do
Callan?
we
Yeah, where's
open
Callum
the
when we need
door
him?
silently, or do we blast it open?
I don't think there's any opening the store silently. Looks like it's gonna make a bit of a clickety clackety rickety rackety no matter what
What?
we do.
What I
You know
mean,
what I mean.
what I mean is, do I use do we blast it open? I can use earth grass to just push it open very, very loudly, or
Okay,
do we
wait.
just push it ourselves?
Okay, wait,
We
so
can,
just
but let me try to tautology at open.
Thaumaturgy.
That-
As long as it's
I would-
not locked, I can open the door.
That'd be loud too. That could work too.
If not, we know it's locked. The other question is, what's on the other side of the door?
Right.
Or if the door is trapped? I don't think it's trapped if it's not locked.
But it's not really an ordinary door. I see when you said it has its jewel like in the center. The two doors is like
It's not
like
it's not an
closed by
actual
the.
jewel. It's like just a stone
Oh, okay.
carving.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. I was picturing like it was like locked with like a jewel or something.
Nah.
Okay.
And see heavy iron handles on the door too.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, I'm always ready to rush in, but what let's if there's anything in there.
so
I
wait,
mean,
sorry,
can
have
we
we tried to hold the handles? Like, have we tried to pull them?
no.
Why don't we try and pull
Really good.
Well, if they blow the doors open, we just run right in. But I mean,
Yeah.
you can also just open it run right. I mean, it doesn't. You just open the door.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
Let's just open the doors.
Oh, here, I just
Isabel walks up
Okay.
and just opens the doors.
Is everybody okay if I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
The,
Yeah,
the,
I'm
the,
gonna.
Just do it.
the doors open. As Isabel steps forward, you would see an empty chamber. Looks like it's been recently cleaned ahead of you. Darkened ahead, you would see that looming statue about 15 feet tall of a dwarf. Looks like he's got large emeralds gleam in his eyes. Mighty stone warhammer across his lap.
Well, that would
gonna-
join.
Yeah,
In the room.
okay.
Kind of
I'm
standing
gonna-
next to her.
As I'm taking a step forward into the room, I'm gonna say it's looking pretty barren in here. And
So
I'm
I'll
gonna
say be
take.
careful of traps.
Steven, are there any rocks on the ground?
Yeah, there's
Like,
some there's
even
some
just, like,
debris
little
around
stones?
Here. You would see kind of at the base where you previously seen like an old campfire. The campfire is still there, but any belongings are no more. It would be debris, kind of broken stone around the place here, but this room actually seems one of the more intact places. I'd say there's a little bit of rubble though.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up some stones
Okay.
and I'm gonna just start throwing them in front of me, just like as far as I can and as short as I can, just to see if anything comes out.
Anything pops
I don't have
out?
nothing.
Yeah, you start throwing stones around the space, trying to hit different areas of the room. hear it kind of echo in this large, barren chamber.
Can I guess, now that I've done that, can I just do an investigation check?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage for the rock throwing. Why not?
Yes.
As you start looking around more expertly.
Cool. Expertly.
Yeah.
All right, advantage, and then investigation. Oh my.
It was a 9. Looking around for traps, nothing on the floor. You look up at the ceiling, that's about 20 feet tall in here. All the pillars seem to be in pretty good shape. This is definitely some sort of temple, but you don't notice any traps. Smooth ceiling too.
Smooth ceiling.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna yell back and go, guys, I think it's okay in here. I threw some rocks and I took an expert look.
Zad will join Isabel in the room. And he's gonna go walk up to the statue actually and check it out. See if there's anything interesting upon closer inspection.
You can give me a religion check, and you can give me an investigation too. The 7. You're unfamiliar with the dwarven deities. And with the 6, you don't really notice anything off about the statue or anything that kind of sticks out aside from the large gleaming emeralds at the top of the statue and its eyeballs.
Interesting.
I would say you would estimate that those emeralds are probably worth thousands of gold
Oh.
each.
Oh.
A cursory glance from anyone would probably wager that they're the biggest emeralds you've ever seen and in immaculate condition.
I'm gonna walk up
Nope.
beside.
Nope, don't touch him.
Nope.
Don't touch him.
Don't.
Don't move it.
I'm gonna walk up beside Zadkiel, and I'm
Don't
gonna
do
look
it,
at
Bob.
him, and I'm gonna say,
Don't
"You
touch
want to
him.
know what?" So you know what?
We've all
Those
seen
look
Aladdin. We know how this ends.
mighty
Yeah.
fine, don't they?
So I'll say, this is just as the conversation we had at the what was that temple in town? The Sister Garel.
The Shrine of Luck.
The Lucky Temple.
Yeah. You really shouldn't take religious items. That's at most it's heavily cursed and for anyone who takes it, and at the very least it's really bad. I've already inflicted some bad karma today.
Like I know you're saying that, but like I feel like our good old friend Callan.
Cal would
this
very
could
much
be an
probably want to
offering.
take them.
I was like, Callan would probably want these, and he would be very upset if I didn't at least split it with him.
I don't know. They're dwarven gods. He's a dwarf.
And you know, I didn't get I got us that wand earlier. I didn't even get any of the rings. Guys, I deserve a little something.
Michael, I'll just look around. Can I do either an investigation check or a religion check to see the
You can give me
surrounding?
a religion check. Religion would tell you what god this is supposed to be, and investigation. It's been pretty thoroughly investigated by 2 of your
Yeah,
companions.
religion check.
Yeah.
Zad would say out loud, "I wash my hands."
Isabella, for some reason, those jewels have remained. Well, obviously, anybody would have wanted to take them, but they could have all been superstitious. Do you believe in superstitions?
Well, let's see what Fang found out. Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Fang, a little voice in your head would tell you just kind of like a scratch. The word Dumathoin, the keeper of secrets under the mountain. And that's who this temple is to.
He would say, would tell that to the group. Something kind of Dumatorn, the keeper of the secret under the mountain.
Well, like,
So,
maybe he could keep the secret of me taking these jewels.
don't
Yeah,
take
Zad's just gonna
these
kind of
jewels.
quickly walk back towards the other end of the room.
We probably should get her away from those. I feel like if we take those, it's gonna cause something. There has to be a reason why they're still there.
I agree 100%.
Steven, how
Isabella,
shiny?
Do you want to become wealthy?
I mean, they're the shiniest emeralds you've ever seen. Like,
They've the
give me
shiniest.
a-
Can
give
I
me a-
tell if they're
give me an
genuine?
insight check. I'll give you
Okay,
advantage based on your
okay.
background.
Out of character, I'm happy with this for Callan.
I think for sure Cal would 100% go after
I
it.
know. That's
with
why.
an 18, you would guess each emerald is worth 5,000 gold.
Oh.
Isabella, get away from those. I really don't want to have to restrain you.
A lifetime of riches for only a gamble.
You guys are just yelling across the room.
Uh-huh.
I'm
just enjoying torturing you.
gonna grab him.
No,
Alright.
no,
You're
Isabella.
gonna start climbing up the statue.
Itchit, don't do it! I was joking.
Does Isabel stop climbing the statue?
Dude,
I'm gonna keep climbing. I'm gonna get
to
close.
We're all gonna die.
not want to prevent her from doing it. Fang's gonna cast darkness on the entire around the statue.
As everything goes
To stop
dark,
her
Isabel.
from-
No one's gonna see you take them now.
Yeah, I
But
have
it-
my sword is lit up.
Oh,
Well, not
that
anymore.
doesn't.
Everything goes dark around you.
You can't see shit, so
Oh,
you can't really grab them either.
oh my gosh!
Oh,
Like,
you know where they are. It would be a little harder to grab them, but do you still go for them?
it's weird because like, guys, I'm like genuinely super conflicted. But I know Callan would do it, and I know that Isabel would like be very interested.
This is how people get addicted to cocaine.
I know.
Or gambling or anything. You never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
All
Can we
their
do-
friends, all their
can we
friends
do
are
a
like,
troll?
no, don't do it.
Can we do a Twitch poll?
Isabel, just come down.
I mean, one person in Twitch said steal them.
Guys, we gotta listen to Twitch. We gotta listen to Twitch.
No.
Mel says to White Fang, hey, thanks for making it dark so we don't have to see it.
I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab them.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check to try and pry them out.
Okay.
I mean, she
Oh,
can't see, so it would be a.
I'll say a disadvantage.
Okay.
And so
Sorry,
it would be a 15 instead of an 18.
Okay.
With that, you pry out this large emerald. Well, thinking it's the emerald at least. Isabel, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
No,
Okay.
knew it.
Do it.
Dexterity. Where? Like, why am I so?
At
why is
at
I have my
disadvantage
glasses?
because you are in darkness.
I am in darkness. Okay. Oh, look at that!
Oh,
Look at that 3, baby.
As you pull it, you hear this kind of cracking as whatever's
Yeah.
in your hand shatters and creates this loud
Ooh.
boom that kind of echoes throughout. You guys would see outside of the darkness this wave of energy just shoot through as all 6 of those pillars go tumbling down. And I need everyone to give me a dexterity save.
Motherfucker.
I'm not in the room.
Am I still at disadvantage?
Everyone needs
When
a
I do it again?
dexterity. Yes, you are still at disadvantage.
But I'm not in the room.
I'll give you advantage on it, Mel.
Oh,
That's true. Octavia, yeah, you're not in the room.
she's been playing chicken.
All right. Mel, you would take not a ton. Mel, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. As everyone else takes 18 points of bludgeoning damage. As the ceiling starts collapsing in the room.
Hey.
What are
Talon,
you
I
guys
did this for
doing?
you.
Even inside, I got almost the same thing as
Oh yeah, okay, I'm sorry. So you would take 9 too. I didn't see that up there. You rolled first.
So, and we get 18?
Everyone else takes 18. As the ceiling starts collapsing and crumbling down, you would see bits of plaster and rocks start to crumble. What are you doing?
Zad grabbed Alva by the hand and kind of he would push Fang through the door and try to drag Alva through the other side as he tried to run
All right.
out of the room.
I'm gonna do a diagonal
Isabel,
run.
you're in darkness.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna climb down the statue.
The
Was
statue
darkness cast
also
on...
crumbled. You would have fallen to the ground.
Okay,
Here,
cool.
for Ethan to know exactly how much distance it is.
So I have no
Yeah.
idea
As you are
where,
blind.
like, what direction I am.
Unless Fang.
Okay.
Fang, I'll ask you this: do you keep up the darkness? Actually, Fang, give me a Constitution
No.
save.
Oh, that's
Okay.
smarter. Yeah, that's fair.
You can drop it if you want. That's why I'm giving you a chance to do one thing.
Thank you.
As soon as the everything started collapsing, he dispels it.
All right. As
Cool.
Isabel, you would see yourself tumbling down as the darkness goes away, ceiling falling down all around you. Still see that one gleaming emerald up there. What do you do?
Oh no!
I was just pointing. I'm not saying go back and get it. I'm just saying you do see it.
No,
and
I know
kind of
you
like,
aren't.
It probably
Yeah.
fills you with anger in this moment. But
I am.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm pretty mad. You know, like I'm a sucker for jewels and stuff, and obviously, but I'm not too stupid.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take a diagonal run. I'm gonna.
all right.
Do you mind if I move my character?
You
I'm gonna
you
do a
guys
diagonal
are on the
run,
map. You feel free to move your characters.
and I'm gonna take a hard. What is my left? And I'm
All
gonna.
right.
Is this place crumbling too, or is this place?
No,
crumbling?
just this room. As the
Yep.
ceiling gives way around you guys, and is no longer passable terrain. As the entirety of the ground ceiling, it is just a blocked passage now.
I used to look at the other. She had the fucking try.
Sorry.
You can't hear us.
In there.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
like
It is
loudly
just a
sorry.
collapsed room, and you
And
guys
it's
don't
collapsed
see Isabel.
Stone? Not
she-
dirt?
It is.
Has she always
It is
been
hard
stupid?
stone. It is lots of rocks.
So I would say
Dust
always
still,
been,
still
that's-
kind of filling the air in here. The doorway is no more. Essentially, it kind of stone has burst through those doors, and it's gone.
Well, there's another entrance into that temple. You've been there before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zad would say we have to make sure she's alive. He would start heading at a very quick pace around and
Yeah, but-
down the stairs into the cavern here.
What
And
is
he would
what is
yell,
Isabel?
Isabella!
What is Isabel doing in this moment?
So I've dusted myself off. I'm obviously a bit butthurt
There's
because
still
I didn't
dust
get
filling the
anything
air
from
here,
that.
but yeah, you're
Yeah, I'm
you're wounded.
dusting myself off. It's clearly not doing anything. I'm pretty hurt, but I'm gonna slouch down against the wall, but then I'm gonna notice there's a door.
You do notice a door.
And yep, I'm gonna get back up and I am going to go towards the door.
All right.
Stevie,
It
you'd
is-
have to move me.
it
And
is-
I'm gonna put my ear to the door.
Oh yeah, that's where there was the darkness was there previously.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Hey.
With a 7.
Oh wait, that was still at
I
disadvantage.
know. I'm still going to take the first roll if you
Yeah.
have
Okay,
advantage or
cool.
disadvantage clicked. So with a
Okay.
7, you don't hear anything coming from the door, and then you would hear Zadkiel shout from down the way, Isabel.
I am gonna look up, kind of take my head away from the door, and just because I couldn't really hear anything in there, I'm not gonna quite yell back, but I'll go down the stairs and I'll follow the sound of the voice. So I'm going down
Alright.
the stairs and down the set of stairs again.
Yeah, as you would meet
And-
everyone kind of as they're coming into this
Yeah.
room with you. Limping
I'll walk
along.
up to them and go. I'm gonna limp up and go, "Yo, that was crazy."
That was the stupidest
Yeah.
thing I've ever seen someone do. You know that the
Oh,
darkness
yeah.
was so that you wouldn't climb the goddamn statue, right?
I'm just gonna say that Callan would have approved, and he says
You
I'm
re-
an idiot.
I mean, he's a dwarf, and it was a dwarven temple. You really think he would have approved to desecrate
Yes.
his own
Yes.
pantheon?
Yes.
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 What happened to the jewel?
Oh, it disintegrated in my hand. There's still one in there. I could try and go in and get it.
Yeah.
No,
It is-
no.
Talk
you-
about-
we-
It
it
is definitely
collapsed.
gone now.
Yeah.
I will
But I
say,
did-
you feel like Isabel, if you would have handled it a little more delicately,
Yeah.
it might not have shattered.
Yeah.
So it was a real stone that shattered.
That's why these puppies always at the gun show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, I failed at the stone, but what I did find was a door just outside of the entrance there. I put my ear to it and I didn't hear anything, but that being said, I think my ears are a bit full of stone.
A door within the temple?
Just outside of the temple.
You guys saw it in the stairwell while you guys were fighting.
I don't know if we
Yeah,
want to go in there.
Very briefly.
Dude, I mean, we're all
this
pretty
point-
good. Do we want to take a quick short? Do we want to take a short rest?
You hear a loud boom come from the cavern beyond up here, as that is the booming waves crashing.
I would say yes.
All right, you guys want to try to take a rest here in this large cave is where the slight excavation was taking place previously, or dig or whatever. You see holes still in the ground down there from previously the bugbears digging.
Do we
Short
want to
rest
go
would be
in?
good.
Do we want to take a short rest? But that's the thing. Do we want to take it here? Or do we want to go up those two sets of stairs and take a rest up there where we're a little hidden?
Yeah, that's a little bit more defendable. If we
Yeah,
go
that's
up
all I'm
there.
thinking. Because the only way they can come is through that door and up the stairs.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Back to the landing.
All right. So you guys head up the stairs here, and you would see that same steel reinforced wooden door. Looks a little fresher than the rest of the things in the space. But as you guys think about bedding down, well, not bedding down, taking a little bit of a breather to patch your wounds from the falling ceiling, that'll be where we'll take our little 5-10 minute break. And we'll pick up with that here in a few. And you know what? I am going to give Isabel inspiration for that. For sticking to your
Well,
guns.
that's definitely
It's
that's pursuing a flaw, man.
Aw.
I'll tell you that much.
But at the same time, it was, you guys did check it out. Your gut said it was sus, which was right. But I feel like it's in character, and I also
It is.
I also
Yeah, for
feel
sure.
like Cal would have done the same. So
I just want you all to know that I love you all, and it was very hard to commit. I was like, guys, I don't want to do this.
But we'll
No.
take our little break there, and we'll come back
Cool.
here at about 45 after. So stick around, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
See you soon, Twitch.
All right, folks. Well, welcome back to our Phandelver and Below. Last we left off, our heroes traversing and trying to catch up with their drow enemy with the bugbears and spiders, and finding the temple where they were staying previously, now vacated. Attempting to take some gems, Isabel, against everyone's better judgment, did cause the ceiling and entire room to collapse as you all got covered in debris, dirt, and, well, bits of ceiling. Regrouped and are now taking a rest on a stairwell. where there is a door next to the previous room. Is there anything you'd like to do on this short rest? We are
So wait, the
resting.
rule is that you can
You can use all of your
select
hit
hit dice. Yeah.
and
Okay.
you can use 1, you can use 2, and if you want to use more, you can use 3 or 4. I don't know how many you guys each have after your long rest. When you long rest, you
Okay.
only get half of them back, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
I'll
Ouch.
stay where I'm at actually.
Surprised I got two 6 on a D6.
Dang, White Claw. Eric, that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
surprised myself.
So you can use all 4 if you have 4 to use, if you wanted to. But I don't know your exact numbers. You guys have to keep track of that.
Personal responsibility.
Yep. But resting on the stairwell, nothing happens. Seems nothing was attracted by the large collapse. Nothing didn't stir anything up. You guys are resting here. There's this steel reinforced wooden door at the top of this stairwell. And that kind of stream area at the base of it. What are you guys up to?
So we can open this door?
Go ahead, Troy.
Let's give it a shot.
All right. I had good luck last time, so I'm gonna go up to the door and I'm just gonna try and open it.
All right. You go up to the door and try to open it. It's very locked.
I'm gonna turn to the group. This is very locked.
Is there a visible like?
Yeah, you would see
Lock
you would
or-
see a keyhole.
What? Technically, Wicklow still's got his claws, but they're a bit blunt. Would he be able to use them to try to pick the lock?
I would say a disadvantage, sure.
All right, then I'll try
Do it.
that.
All right, Isabel, move aside.
With just a dexterity, yeah.
Yeah, just give me a dex save or dex check.
But before you do,
At
let me give you
disadvantage.
guidance.
Oh, ooh,
all
gonna
right.
get some guidance.
Disadvantage
It's a
dexterity
D6,
check.
1d4.
Plus a d4.
Yeah, I've got the blast. I'm just gonna activate the blast for that one. All right. So dexterity.
The 7 plus a d4.
Yeah. Let's see, D4.
Try and
10.
get your fingernail, your claw in there. As it's not quite as sharp as what you would hope they would be, and they kind of you make no progress on this lock.
Okay, well, that's not gonna work.
If only we had a dwarf with lockpicks.
Yeah, I wonder how that could benefit us with peace and love.
Well, I guess we should
I
look
can
for
try
another
to
way around.
knock. See if someone's gonna answer.
Faith, do you want to knock?
Yeah.
Why not?
I
This
can
isn't our
try.
place. Let's knock.
All right.
Someone might be there.
Bang knocks on
All
the
right.
door. Loud thud. Nothing happens. No answer.
Is there any other way that anybody can think of that we open this? So is this what kind of door is this?
It is
It's
a
a steel reinforced,
steel
right?
reinforced wooden door.
Oh,
Yeah.
wooden?
They're
Yeah, I was gonna say wooden.
Oh, I'm gonna just start hacking it with Hugh.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna back up
With
even
Hugh's
further away.
ability with wood, shouldn't it chop through it pretty easily?
Give me an attack roll.
Okay, and she's gonna set her shield down to the side and try this two-handed.
All right. Chopping down that tree.
And gives herself guidance as she does it.
Okay. You know, yeah, give me an athletics check. I'll give you advantage on it because you're using your wood cutting axe.
Stand back, everybody.
With a 7. It seems that this door is almost as much steel as it is wood.
Oh.
You feel like maybe if you spent a good bit of time on it, you might be able to make some good progress, but it would take some time.
Like an hour sometime.
Possibly, depending on what your next roll would be.
Do we want to try? Like, is there like?
I mean, there could be
got
other
it.
ways.
I've got one last idea.
Oh, maybe.
Thunderwave. I could probably blast the door open, but you're all gonna have to move a bit far away. Down the stairs.
Like- Okay, I'm gonna go down
Okay.
and around. I'm gonna go pretty far away.
You guys all move down the stairs to make room for a wave of thunder.
And I'm gonna use the inspiration, so I have advantage on it.
Well, there will be no check. It will just be straight damage.
Okay. So, no need. Okay. So let's
Keep your
see.
inspiration. As it another loud boom echoes throughout the caves in here. As it starts blasting into the door, you can see some of the steel kind of bend inward. And hear the creaking of bowing wood. As you did some damage to it. It's a heavy door.
Hey, White Claw, thanks. Can I start whacking at it some more?
Go ahead.
Mel's gonna take some time with it.
Two-handed. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my sword out and just be ready for anything because we're making a
Okay.
lot of noise,
You guys sure are.
and I'll be down the stairs a bit.
Fair enough. What is everyone else doing? What's Alvid doing? We haven't heard from her in a minute.
It's just kind of sticking back, hoping that nothing's gonna collapse again.
Fair
she's
enough.
got a little PTSD from the last collapse, which happened just a few minutes ago. So she's a little wary. She's gonna take a note from Mel and not get directly under the action.
All right.
Zad's gonna join Isabel, just looking around for any perceived threat around the corner or whatever.
All right. Kind of posting up, waiting to see if anything comes creeping up towards you.
Also, I have one question, Steven.
Yeah.
Was the room that I obliterated with my greediness was that the room where our fight was happening
It was.
before? So is that the room that my axe was in?
It was.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's like, okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Just the
Yeah,
dots
no,
were
yep.
connecting when
Yeah.
we were on break.
So you guys are waiting around for a good bit of time for Mel to chop down this door. Mel, give me an athletics check. I'll give you advantage again with your hue.
Okay.
I will say the DC's a little lower now that White Claw has kind of bent in some of the metal bits. The 20. Plus a D4 if you're guiding yourself. But 20 is good enough. As you start hacking down the door, you would see inside. I can just get rid of this door because you guys destroyed it. You can see inside dusty draperies of red and gold kind of adorning the walls of this room. Also contains a bed and a brazier. And you would see a badly disheveled dwarf lying bound and unconscious on the cold stone floor.
There's a dwarf
Oh, damn.
There is a dwarf.
that's alive?
He's sleeping. He's bound. You can hear light breaths come from his
Okay.
beating form.
Okay. I was gonna be like,
That's
what
gonna-
kind of sleep? The big sleep? Like, don't know.
Zad's gonna walk up to him and pump 5 hit points of lay on hands into him.
All right. As it's kind of. All right. Told you everything. Who the fuck are you?
Whoa, whoa,
A
whoa!
rescue party.
Rescue me?
Are you
and he
related
kind
to
of
Callan?
like shuffles his hands and feet as he is bound.
All on time.
The stout mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's
Sir,
my cousin.
Well, he's looking for you. He was hurt pretty badly before, but
Oh,
he's
where's
getting
that old
healed up,
codger?
and he
Further
should
down
be
the
rejoining us shortly.
You kind of start.
We can take you
untying
to him.
Oh, well, thanks. I feel fit as a fiddle. Well, thanks for. I heard a big boom in my sleep. That was weird, but
Yeah, about that.
well, thanks for the rescue. My name's Nundro. Nundro Rockseeker.
All right, Nundro. Can you tell us what's going on here? I don't think you like to sleep tied up unless that's something you're into.
Oh no, of course. Who likes to be asleep? That's crazy stuff. No, with my brothers, starting. Fortunately, he didn't make it.
Yeah.
We were hoping Gundren was gonna come find us.
Yeah.
To be the bearer of bad news about that one too.
He didn't make it either.
Ah. Kind of like looks down for a moment. It was that fucking spider, wasn't it?
What spider are you talking about?
The fucking drow.
The drow. Yeah, it was.
Oh, he called himself the spider
Oh, it
more
was.
than a couple of times. Had a gaggle of
Was it
bugbears with him, and well, he seemed
Was
like
the queen, wasn't it?
the queen.
The Hobgoblin queen or whatever it was.
Well, I don't know nothing about no queen. I did hear the
She
spider
might
saying
have
he
been
was
working.
hoping to capture him. Get the map that we were making.
A map, eh?
Aye.
A map of what?
Well, the cave. Oh, we only got about half of it mapped out, but I'm pretty sure we figured
know-
out where the Spellforge was, and well, that's when the spider came and well, scooped me up and murdered my brother. Took me
You know,
here.
you go around without the map.
I know this and that.
What- Spellforge. What do you mean by that?
Well, supposedly the myths say it's a thing that great magic and can make magic items on the whim. Is kind of why the entire place was carved out here. Great artifact.
I suppose that's what the spider's after.
Yeah, but we don't know where he went. Where they went, whatever. We encountered them here, but or believe
When
it
they were
was.
talking with you, were they and asking you what's going on? Did you get a sense of another hideout they could be at?
Well, they were going on about something about some skull that was on fire all the time, and well, they barricaded some door or something.
That sounds like
about some
the skull
fungi.
we ran into.
Hey, I didn't see it myself. Didn't get very far. We were just exploring the mines. Quite a lot of pretty colors in there, but well, not enough to die for. Maybe. If you had it. But, we didn't get
I
it.
think you need some. I think you need some rest. Probably should at least get you back to town.
Oh, I
Rest up
feel
a little
as
bit.
fit as whatever. Fit as I'm gonna get.
If you feel
Sure.
Do you think you could try to show us where you think this mine is? The forge is.
I heard the spider over say that I was through where the skull was, and I don't know, they were looking for something else down there. We had some divinations and whatnot saying that there was some great magic buried around here.
I mean,
Not just
we
the
did find
the forge, but yeah, he said it would be through the skull, wherever that was. I didn't see it.
I mean, we did find the bellows, but
Oh, that's at
seems
the
like
heart
a
of
little
the caves.
dry.
The bellows isn't the same as a forge. Supposedly, the rumors of the forge is it's a great brazier of green flame. Magic. You'd know it if you saw it.
We certainly haven't seen that.
Nope.
Well, I'd
Shall we go trying to find it?
be willing to tag around. Well, keep a safe distance, of course. Being my liberators and all.
Appreciate
I'll
that.
stick with you until at least you reunite me with my cousin.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to see it.
Also, I guess he gets part of the inheritance too.
Inheritance of the mine?
We were gonna split it 3 ways.
Uh,
It only makes sense to split some of the profits with my cousin. I'm not gonna run the whole thing myself.
mm-hmm. And it keeps it in the family. Do you have an idea where the forge might be within here, or?
Well, as I said,
Past
the spider
skull?
said it was past the skull. Beyond that, I got nothing.
Yeah, that's not gonna help us out because the skull, at least, unless there's another one, the skull was near the bellows.
Right,
Mhm.
he said it was past it.
Did we
I
go
mean,
down?
I don't know what's past it.
Did we go down every hall to the bottom? Sorry.
Well, I was just saying, I didn't see it.
Oh, man, I know one place where, Cal went. But I don't know if he saw anything down there.
There have been a number of areas you haven't explored. Like 3 places. 4, actually.
I mean, I guess we go back to the bellows and we find something there, and get our dwarven friend to help us out.
What about the
I
skull?
think so.
You already get rid of it?
I mean, it should be gone. We did.
Well, we got
Defeated.
rid of it.
Say that again?
Well, you got rid of it once, but it may wake up. Put it that way.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well,
Is
let's
there
try
a
to
way-
avoid it.
Is there a way to completely get rid of it, Zad? Or...
Holy water.
So we'd have to go back to town, which is a bit of a trek.
Well, if the spider's got the forge, Wouldn't want to go back to town and waste any time on this. It'd take the
Yeah,
whole
no,
night
we don't
after
have
that.
time.
Yeah, but that skull, put it mildly, it could probably kill all of us in just a breath.
Well, we took care of it quickly last time. We just had to get past it.
Barely.
Well,
Who knows?
that's why we've
Maybe it's
been
already.
going through everything.
Maybe the spider's already taking care of it again. Maybe it hasn't woken up. We don't really know. But we don't have time. If this powerful artifact is
We
about to fall
got
in the
okay.
hands of
Then let's go to
I-
Bellows and
I agree.
investigate further down there.
Well, I hope you don't mind if I stick with you until at least we get to see the forge and me cousin.
No
Be
problem
my
at all.
guest,
We
Just
would
stick
be
to the
glad
bag.
to have you.
so you don't get hurt, and be my guest.
Oh, I'll stay out of the way. You got anything I can throw at people? I can throw it pretty good. Got a good digging arm.
I will offer him one of my axes.
Ah. Well, you're a good lass.
There you go. Just don't, I can see you're pretty tough. Just try not to break it.
You do me a kindness. I'll do you one back. Well, when I can. Where are you guys headed? As you do have
we're
Nundro
gonna head
Rockseeker
down.
with you. One of the lost Rockseeker brothers. Only living one.
I don't know.
For now.
Guess we're heading back to the Bellows, which would be right there.
Is that the consensus? You guys are heading back as you keep Nundro with you.
Yes.
You guys head through here. Walkie walk. Not a very long walk. Down the hallway, all covered in dust. You get back to this room, which you know the bellows is on the other side.
The
Some
door open
fucking
or
light.
closed?
The door is closed at the moment.
Okay.
Was that door closed before? Did we leave it open or did we leave it closed?
I
You
have
guys
no
remember?
idea.
It's hard to
gonna
remember
tell ya.
those small things.
Yeah, but you would still think about that.
There's been a few occurrences that have taken my mind off of whether or not that door was open. So.
Yeah, just my mind wandering.
Mhm. Well, Mel
But-
walks up and takes a listen to the door to see if she can hear anything on the other side.
Give me a perception check.
The best.
As the brazier still has some light coals in it, giving off faint light.
Sorry about that.
You're good. With a 6, dead quiet.
Well, I don't hear anything. But I'm not the most perceptive of ears.
Well, it's good enough for me. Which
Just
came
open the
moving.
door. Let's go.
Okay. Who's gonna open the door?
Alright.
Zadwell.
Open the door and...
And I'll be behind Zad,
Okay.
readying my sword. Or actually, I'll be like beside the door on this side, to the left of the door.
As Zadkiel approaches the door, he opens it.
Yep.
Alright. As you open the door, you would see the bellows within. Faint hallway. Large chamber.
Zadkiel would wave everybody through, and he would kind of signal to everybody to be quiet, and then he would point to this hallway to the south because I don't think we went down there.
Okay.
But that was from where Cal came, and he would have told us if he saw anything, like the forge or anything.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
don't
I
think.
guess they're right.
Well, he went through the hallway, but there could have been other things around there.
Could have been.
It's true. Might as well
So-
check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Fill the map out. Excuse me.
Sure.
Fair enough.
All right.
You guys try and creep out and down the stairs.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
right, I need everyone to give me a stealth check.
Oh.
All right. Zadkiel and Isabel leading the way, I take it?
Yeah, super not stealthily.
As
No, super
kind
not
of clanking
stealthy.
around a
Hey,
little
one
bit.
of us is.
Mel
One
and
of us is
Alva as
stealthy.
well, as you kind of start tripping over each other down these steps. You would see a green light emerge from the forge and the faint chittering of the familiar form of a flame skull. As it looks towards you, you just hear this die. And we're gonna go into initiative with the flame skull.
Oh, baby.
Because of course I had to roll a 23. Getting a lot of nat 20s here.
Yeah, and that's 7 or 11. It's a good number.
Fair enough. Let's put Nundra on there. Great. So as the skull comes out of the bellows towards you all, you would hear it just breathing, calling out for you to die as red light arcs towards all of you. And this bead of light kind of emerges around the center of each of you. I do need everyone to give me a dexterity save.
Oh my god, yes! Look at us!
Oh.
Oh, no! Zad!
As it's going to cast its great spell. As a ball of fire erupts from the area. Zadkiel, you take 27 points of fire damage. Everyone else takes 13. Is Zadkiel still up?
Yeah.
All right, good to know. Surviving the first barrage. That'll take us to White Claw. You would hear a gasp come from Nundro. What the fuck was that?
The skull, just stay back there.
Of course.
I hate to do this, but I am going to use 2 sorcery point to cast darkness right on him to blind him, so that I
Alright.
can see, but he can't.
Or so you think.
That's
As
the
nobody
hope.
can see but White Claw.
Right around him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And let's see. We go right around the corner right there. And that'll be it.
All right. As the darkness around the area, nobody can see inside of it. Isabel, what you doing?
All right. There's actually not too much I can do if I can't see him. I'm gonna go up the stairs though to make 5, 10, 20. I have no idea where he is. Can I? But Fang can see him, right?
Fang can,
Okay.
yeah.
Is Fang close enough to the skull that I can cast Commander's Strike?
You don't know.
Oh my god.
I'd have to be melee range.
Damn it. I'm gonna take one step back, and I'm gonna use my action surge.
Well, you haven't used any actions.
Oh wait, no wait. Do I mean
second wind?
No, I mean second wind.
All
Sorry,
right.
second wind. I'm gonna use second wind.
Fair enough.
Um.
Roll that second wind. Don't forget you got a button for it.
Oh right.
Get
Nice.
14
nice,
hit
nice,
points.
nice.
Anything else for Isabel? You
Amazing.
got an action if you want to do anything. Take the dodge action. Or ready
Yeah.
an attack if something comes out of the darkness. You don't know.
Can I ready myself to an attack if it comes out from the darkness?
You absolutely can. As you ready your sword there
To
and just
react? Yeah.
kind of, hold firm. That will take us to Alva.
Okay. Well, I want to first of all, let's see. Trying to understand. I can't really see in which direction the skull is.
Yeah, you see this form of darkness over here somewhere.
Over there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see it.
You can see the darkness.
It's magical darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really do anything
I know.
for me, does it?
Right.
Darkness
It's
is one of the very... It's good and bad all the time.
Like right now, though, it's good to give us time to remind ourselves.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit closer.
All right.
So I can just have a better view. Okay, and so could you... So it's just like in the general area of darkness.
Yeah.
Is that what you just outlined? Like
Yeah.
somewhere in there?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I am gonna I want to cast I'm confused because I can see the darkness, but I can't see the skull.
Right.
It's magical darkness that you can't see through. It's like this cloud of darkness is just there.
Right.
Like,
so
it's
if I want
just
to cast
darkness.
something, if I need to be able to see it, like
Then
obviously
you can't cast
Right.
it.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I want to shift.
All right.
I'm gonna shift into a dire wolf.
All right. Good classic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm running low on some points here. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm gonna shift into the dire wolf. And then
Can you see out of that
Can
one?
yeah.
Fair enough. Still got an action if you want to do anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
It's a tough situation for sure. The darkness it makes things more complicated.
Yeah. I don't think there's really anything else I can do
All right.
that would be an action rather than a bonus action.
You
so
can take the dodge action, or you can ready an attack if something gets close to you. But dodge would make it to where anything that attacks you has disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity saves.
yeah, okay, I'll do the dodge action then.
All right.
And that'll be it for me.
Mel, there's a big wolf in front of you now, and then darkness beyond that.
I was on mute. Can I squeeze past Alvi without a hindrance on my movement?
I will say for you, yes.
Okay. So she's gonna move ahead 20 to here. And use her dash action, so that's gonna give her 40.
Okay.
And that's enough for her to get to that side of the.
All right.
So yeah, and that's how big is the boiler or the smelter? How tall?
It's probably about 10, 15 feet tall.
So it's pretty good cover
It's great cover.
Okay.
All right.
And that will be it for her.
I'll take us to Zadkiel.
Okay, Zad, for now, is going to move down and just put his back against the wall, literally. Just kind of cover. My things up there. And he's going to use his lay on hands on himself for 15.
All right. Heal yourself for 15
And
minutes.
Yep.
Anything else?
Does the searing smite persist until I attack?
It does.
Or do I
It lasts
lose
for a
it?
minute, as long as you maintain concentration.
Okay. No, wait. Actually, I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on myself.
All right. You don't have any spell slots.
Oh, right. That's right. Never mind.
Now I know that because I know you cast three smites in the first battle of the day. The zombies.
Oh, the zombies.
Mhm.
All right, I was really okay. I was confused about that. All right, never mind. Then yeah, just lay on hands, and then that's it.
All right. Nundro is gonna hide in the beds in here, taking us to the skull. As you would hear some magic being cast within it. As another bead of fire lands right there, coming out of the darkness. I will need... bring out my measuring tool. Oh yeah, I forgot I can just do a circle. I would say, Zadkiel, since you're down below, it won't hit you. I do need the wolf, Isabel, and White Claw to give me dexterity saves. Wolf has advantage. Has another fireball. Gets erupted out. You would hear just a whisper, "Fools." All right. As White Claw takes 28 points of fire damage. As he
Goes down.
goes down, as does the darkness. Isabel and the wolf each take 14 points of fire damage. And
Okay.
Alva, can you mess with the wolf's hit points yet on this one? On the green bar. You're muted also.
Yeah, you said I took 14 points of damage.
14, yeah.
Okay.
I just wasn't
Right,
sure.
yeah,
If
I
you, I
think I
wasn't sure
can-
if you were able to mess with the green. I remember the previous wolf token you couldn't.
Oh. Yeah, no, this one I think I can. I think I just have to type in.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's no like, okay. All right.
Well, on the token, just keep it on the token, not the character sheet for it. But
Yeah,
as-
there's no I don't think there's anything I can edit on the character sheet.
No. But you would see the skull there. White Claw will give me a death save. At advantage.
Oh, it doesn't work for when I do advantage.
No, it won't for death saves. Alright. Isabel, what are you doing?
Okay. Dum Dum Skull Man.
Dum Dum Skull Man,
okay.
floating right above the bellows.
Dum Dum Skull Man floating right above the bellows. Alright, so he is, by the sounds, hearing that, he is high up. And I
about
don't
10
have
feet.
anything. Are you saying I could hit him with my sword?
Yeah, he's just floating. Like, the bellows are probably in, like, a relaxed
Okay.
position right now, so it's... or if you wanted to, climb the bellows or jump up at him and attack, he's within reach as long
Okay.
as you explain it,
Alright. I
describe
can't
it.
see any of my party members. Okay. My gut is telling me that I really want to go for White Claw. But picking him up and dragging him would be an action.
It would.
So what I want to do right now, though, is... Ah, dang it. Alba's right there.
Big old wolf behind you, yeah.
Dang it, Alba. Alright, I'm not gonna take a step forward. I'm gonna use a helping hand. I'm gonna... can I help White Claw up without any health potion, or is he down for the count? He needs, like, a healer.
You can make him stop bleeding out, but he's
Okay,
not gonna come back to consciousness.
Okay, I'm gonna make
Without
him stop
magic.
bleeding out then. Yeah.
All right.
Gonna make him
and
stop
that,
bleeding
that is
out.
going to be a medicine check in your action. All right, with a 14, you feel like you patch him up real quick.
Yeah.
Anything else for Isabel?
Wait, what does that skull mean?
It means he's unconscious.
Okay, good. I'm like, that doesn't look good.
Don't overthink it. Anything else?
Okay. So I'm gonna take some steps. So 5, 10, 15 right in front of the skull. I'm going to use my action surge.
All right.
And I'm also going... Is this a time I would use my that point I got? That point of inspiration? Or
If you want advantage on the attack, that's any time you roll a d20, you can use your inspiration. You just say it. I'm using I'm using my inspiration. You don't need my permission. Just say I'm going to use my inspiration on this. And all right, roll with advantage.
Okay, now hear me out though before I do that.
Okay.
I want to use Great Weapon Master when I make this hit with my action surge with the point of inspiration.
Sure. So give me a, as you leap up to attack it, give me an attack at advantage with your Great Weapon Master stuff clicked.
Okay, Great Weapon Master. Okay.
Getting a 17 to hit. Does hit it.
Yes! Oh my gosh.
Don't forget to click on your Great Weapon Master.
Oh wait, I thought okay.
I had the other portion. One of them is for your attack bonus, the other is for your damage.
Oh shoot, that's my bad.
That's fine.
So do I just click it?
Just click it. Or you can just roll or it just adds, actually it just adds 10 to the damage.
Oh wait, okay.
That's easy.
There we go.
That's as you do
it's an
19 points of damage as you crack into the skull. Fire starts dripping out of it. That'll take us to the big old wolf.
Yeah.
What's Alva doing?
Let's see. All right. Well, I forget. Can I cast spells as?
Nope.
When I'm...
The only thing you can do as a bonus action, you can use spell slots to recover hit points in wild shape form.
So I can't. I mean, what I meant was like I can't.
You cannot cast spells.
Oh, okay.
You can cast spells before you shift, and like concentration spells, like you could keep a moonbeam up, or you could keep the spike growth and things like that.
Right, but in order to cast a spell, I would have to unshift.
Correct, as a bonus action.
Right, as a bonus action. All right, so
you're a
I'm
big
gonna.
Beefy wolf.
Yeah, but I mean, this skull, there's just like not much that a bite I think is gonna do to it, right?
I mean,
like
you don't know until you heard it.
Well, or get killed trying.
Well,
you never know.
Well, the wolf gets killed, you just revert back to yourself. Whereas if you revert back down, get killed.
Pretty much at the moment, you have 23 extra hit points.
All right.
If you revert back to yourself, you're back down to 5.
I know. All right. I'm gonna move a little bit closer to Scully Skull over here.
All right.
And I am gonna attack.
With your 10 feet up, you can easily just reach up and bite it. Give me a bite attack.
Righty.
17 does hit. It is immune to being prone, but it will take 10 points of piercing damage as you crunch onto the skull. And actually, because you're a wolf, you do have pack tactics.
Mm-hmm.
So that would have been a 21 also.
Ooh.
Because Isabel's there. As you crunch into this skull, you can see it just dripping fire onto the ground below it. That'll take us to Mel.
And she steps around and sees the skull and throws a firebolt at it.
All right. 23 will hit as your fire pretty much turns green as it gets close to it and turns into its own fire.
It absorbs it, kind of.
It absorbs it, kind of. Or it doesn't absorb it. It's just immune.
Mm-hmm. And as a bonus action, she's going to use Healing Word
Okay.
on White Fang.
All right.
And she's going to up it 1 level.
Okay. As White Claw, you get 4 points of healing.
What a waste.
Well, I mean, healing word's never going to be a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, but I rolled a freaking 1.
And you rolled 2 ones, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it goes.
Proud of you.
He's up.
I'll take it.
Anything
I'm
else?
not gonna complain.
Yeah, anything else from Mel? Any healing is better than no healing.
Exactly.
Yeah, White Claw, I think, is. Yeah.
2, 3, 4. She goes to that side
All right.
and ends roll.
Running behind these smelter.
The big metal.
Yeah, that'll take us to Zadkiel. Down the stairs. Unsure of
Okay,
what's happening
Zad.
up there.
So that's gonna climb the stairs. See what's going on.
You see it?
Okay. Yep, I see it. Zad's gonna move here for right now, next to Fang, and he's gonna take the dodge action.
All right. Running up, getting your shield ready to hide behind, and Nundro's still hiding. That will take us to the skull, which will kind of, as the fire starts to surround it, it kind of blurs as the fire is just kind of, well, blurring it. And it's now all blurry and wavy. Flames exuding from it. You hear that chittering of teeth. It will take us to White Claw. Now conscious.
He's gonna stand up, so I'm gonna. And then I'm gonna move a little bit up there. And we are gonna cast. Let's see. We're gonna cast Phantasm. No, not Phantasm. The Maximilian Earth Grasp. Like right there, and so they can go and grab it.
All right. As this earthen hand reaches out towards this skull. Give me a. Is it a DC for it? It's just strength save throw. Okay.
For the first one, just strength save.
Yep. It got a 12 as it does grapple onto this skull.
And it takes 2d6. So I mean, I can just do this. So.
He takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and the skull crumbles in this fist. 11 is what it had.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
It's bits of skull clattering to the ground. All of you hurt. You would hear Nundro call, "Everything okay over there?"
Just peachy.
White Claw's gonna look at the group. I kind of have to apologize for the shadow. I thought it was gonna give us some time to reposition. Kind of worked.
Well, you made up for it with your big old fist in the end, so.
Yeah, you cast Shadow. I go for Crumbling Jewels.
Well,
It happens. It happens anyway.
Isabel, what you did was far, far worse. Let's not.
Anyway. And I eye the jewels on your hand as I say that.
Mills
What a-
says, no, it worked for me. I was able to run past and hide. And gives you a big hug with healing cure wounds.
Aw.
As everybody's pretty beaten and battered. And,
Eh.
Alva, you're still awoke at the moment, too.
Oh,
Once
never
again?
mind. Everything I said you did not hear because
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yes.
you were like yelling at me. That sounds scary. So scary.
So yeah, you take 9
Mm.
points of healing, I think.
13.
Yay.
Thank you. All right. So, do we know where we're going for find this forge?
Down the stairs was the original intent.
Nundro
Alright,
will
let's
say,
go.
all I know is he said it was past the skull, whatever that meant. Either over there or
mean,
down there, I guess.
No, he
That's
was.
where we came
Weglo was
from.
pointing to the pieces of like skull on the bellows. That's the skull he was talking about.
So what's past that?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, the forge, of course, right?
Hopefully.
But which direction?
Well, we saw the flash of green when we were going down this way, right?
I think we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
We've
The
gone
flash
through-
of green
we-
was from the skull.
Oh, it's from the
Okay.
skull.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
this end of this hallway here is really the only place we haven't looked.
Exactly. We came into the bellows from that far distance, I say to Nundrin.
Nundro. But
So I think
Alright.
the only place that we haven't been is down the stairs.
there are 3 doors that you guys haven't entered.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm. Actually, kind of, yeah.
Well, then let's go down that those stairs.
Wait, so the stairs that are just outside the door or the stairs that are on the other side of this big forge area?
These stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
That'll lead.
Cool. Yep. Alright, Zad'll lead. Isabel will be close.
As the
Beside-
battered group heads down the stairs, you would see. Double check which room this is. Yeah, steep escarpments kind of dividing this cavern into 3 sections as you start to enter the space. High ledges at either end and a lower section in the middle where you enter. Carved stone climbing to the ledges. 2 large tables stand in the middle of the sections here. And the skeletal remains of dozens of dead warriors attest to the fierceness of fighting took place so long ago.
Huh. Well,
Looks to be an old
was-
festival.
I mean, shall we continue through?
You want to continue through to that far hallway?
I mean,
Okay,
here?
before we do that, can I inspect the bodies? Even just for loot, but also like to see if there's anything on them or
Yeah. Kind of looking around the bodies, these have been picked over ages ago. And there's nothing of use here. Ruined and very similar to the bodies around the smelter as well.
cool. Alright.
let's keep moving through.
Right. There are stairs heading up either side here. And you would see a small hallway to the south.
I say we
Move
go
to
through
it.
the hallway first.
Yes.
Alright, moving along to the hallway. Looks like it goes down pretty far to an actually kind of familiar looking hallway. Not quite to the mine tunnels yet, but almost.
Oh.
Do we still see the green light at all?
You have you,
Oh, that was a
you
skull,
only
I think.
saw the green light on the skull.
I,
The
I'm
skeleton.
sorry.
Yeah.
I had to think about that for a second. My words came out before my mind.
And Nundro mentioned a green light for the brazier. For the spell
Yeah.
forge.
Right. I keep thinking that we see. Okay, I know what you mean.
There
I
is
mean,
no
there is-
green light.
You would see it turn right there.
Yeah, you would see a little indentation in the hallway.
Oh, we should go down there. The club would point it to Zed.
Go check out that branch off of the hallway.
Yep.
This looks more like the mining area. Just kind of taking note.
What do you mean by the mining area? The place.
Well,
Place where
there's
the
the
mining is.
smelter up there, and well, the temple further up. This looks like the.
Yeah,
Okay.
about the temple. I hope it was not important to this whole place.
Oh, it was the Dumathoin.
Yeah.
Quite revered amongst our people. It helps
Fine
you,
with
helps
this
you find
point,
all the secrets within, all the
Fang would
gemstones.
point to the to Isabel. He may have made it collapse.
I didn't see anything collapse. We got there and it was collapsed.
I mean, I did see it collapse when we exited. I assumed something happened.
Yeah. Mustn't have been that revered. Then.
And nothing,
Anyway,
nothing we can't
what's
excavate
this?
later.
Exactly. You dwarves are so handy. How's
Check
that
out
axe
this-
doing?
That's great. Got it by my side.
You look great with it.
Oh, so a door.
And you would see a door in here. And actually, that door is actually open.
Yeah.
Heading into this room, the eastern wall of the chamber seems to have collapsed into massive rubble. To the north, a door stands ajar. Looks like it leads into a good-sized storeroom. And you would see dusty kegs and tons kind of tucked neatly against the walls. All of them look split open from age.
So nothing really worth our time.
Doesn't look like it.
If you want to go inspect it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside and inspect it. if
Yeah.
that's-
Looking
Yeah.
around, dozens of old, cracked, and dried barrels. It's probably glorious in its time.
Do I know what the barrels were filled with?
Give me a history check at advantage because you're proficient with cook's utensils. Why not?
Heck yeah! I don't know. Oh, there we go. History. Advantage.
Looking at the kind of stains on the wood of the interior of the barrels, would look like dwarven whiskey. Most of them.
Ooh.
Good wood.
All right.
Well, maybe at one point.
Anything in there?
Just some barrels that used to have dwarven whiskey in it. Looks like it could have been great. But nothing much to it now.
Well, we should backtrack.
Yep,
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Yep. Okay, let's backtrack.
Oh,
Oop, oop, oop,
Where are
oop,
you
oop.
backtracking to?
To that-
big room.
Yeah, the main room up
Yeah.
here. And then, do we want to go left or right?
That's alright.
I'd say
Okay.
I can actually probably just show you this room pretty easily. Get rid of these two things.
Okay. Not a whole lot going on there. So let's go. I'm gonna go to the.
Looks like you would see bones having been gnawed on, as probably where the pack of ghouls that you encountered with the skull last time, or with the bugbears, kept.
Yummy.
The ones that Callan helped you with.
Left. Left we go.
I mean, yeah,
Well,
this seems to go up to the bellows of.
do you mean up those stairs? Yeah, I see that. It's more just part of the chamber and the flat area.
Yeah.
I think
The
we
left,
have to.
the
My
left, I
suggestion.
can see less.
Do you mean left as far as going up the stairs?
Yeah, these stairs right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Mhm.
Looks like the stairs go up and then they go down to the south. Looks like it's towards the mines as well, as you almost went up these stairs when you first entered the mines.
Mhm.
So we
Well,
want to
well,
backtrack even more.
So, Nanjo, you have no idea, like, where
Well, it's not down
it
there.
could
That's
be
the
other than what
mine.
you've heard.
He said it was past the skull.
I only see one other way.
Well, it was the direction you guys already said you went, though, and you didn't see it there, huh?
No, the only other way I see is following the water wheel divot, or whatever you want to call it.
which direction we have followed it?
Not entirely.
It's true.
Not north. We didn't follow it north.
I'm gonna bunch
True.
You, I'm gonna bunch you up real quick.
Thank
But
you.
I would say if it's past the skull, we should probably just confirm that area that we walked through.
I mean, it was
Did we open up every single door, every single option there?
We may not have. Might as well backtrack a bit more.
You want to go back in the mines and see if you can find an entrance there?
Me and
Well,
my
my
brother
suggestion-
searched the mines pretty well.
You know your way around?
Aye, in the mines, but no forge there.
What the
I
hell
want
would
everyone to give me intelligence checks. And
Okay.
and I'll point out the places that you haven't been.
Oh.
All right.
Where do I find this?
On your character sheet, on the top left, you'll see all of your stats: strength, dexterity, wisdom, charisma.
Oh, okay.
intelligence.
Oh, okay. Intelligence. Okay.
I
Saving
always
throws.
forget that.
I would say Mel and White Claw. There are two places that you haven't thoroughly inspected. One is down here south of the mines, after kind of where you got attacked by the Sturges. And I'll even move you guys there just so you can kind of see. I don't know if you can see it yet. This area.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The other is a building here.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Just checking
Oh,
the
yeah.
building.
That big door.
Oh, dang. Well, that's closest. We want to go there?
Yeah, I think there was that big door we couldn't open. It seemed to be sealed shut, if I
That
recall
seems-
correctly.
Seems pretty important if we can't open it.
No, let's go take a look at it.
Alrighty.
Alright, you would come
Yeah.
to this building. Looks like it has the 2 double doors in the front. Looks like a side door there as well.
Alright. Is everybody cool if I just go up and open it?
Go for it.
No, man. I was gonna say, we can do it from a distance in case there's anything.
Well, how about I listen to the door before I open it?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Yep, I'm gonna put my ear to the door.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Oh no, where did that go?
Alright, with a 14, you would hear a faint rustling on the other side. Almost like something being dragged very slightly. And then you would also kind of hear talking. Not in a language you speak, though.
Okay.
One you
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
recognize.
I'm gonna go back to the group just so I'm not yelling. I'm gonna say there's definitely something in there. I'm hearing some weird sounds, maybe like dragging, and I hear somebody speaking, but I can't really understand what they're saying.
These are stone doors.
Yeah, these are actually metal doors.
Mhm.
And you would
So
be able to tell that it is double check. It looks pretty damaged. Yeah. As is the northern door up here.
Well, all I'm gonna say that if we're in for a fight, another one, there's a chance that it could happen in there, but I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not feeling so hot.
hey,
I can-
And we're looking all
why
pretty
don't
rough.
you,
Nundril saying,
Isabella,
"Yeah,
why don't you walk up and knock?
this looks like the right kind
What
of
did-
place."
Should I try
Huh.
to open it with Mage Hand? Do we keep our distance?
It's up to you.
Give it a try. If it's strong enough.
Right.
You pull out this magical hand and try to pull on the door. It's pretty stuck.
Well,
Was there one around the corner? I'm just gonna move up.
There is.
Yeah,
There's
there
one right
is.
there. Can I try? Everybody cool if I try and open this one?
you want to try? You want to open it right in front of it? And
You
maybe-
know what? I'll peek. I'll peek. Can I peek?
Well,
What about
it's a shut door. What do you mean peek?
Like,
You
I'm
trying to open it a little bit and look inside?
Just,
You would
just a
notice
little bit.
its hinges are slightly melted.
Oh, okay. So,
Same as the other
Actually,
door.
Fang, do you want to try your hand over here?
The mage hand is too weak to open these doors.
The mage hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
damn.
I probably
Okay.
would know that. Like, I mean, no, these. If I can't open the other ones, I probably can't open that one. They look identical.
Yo,
White Fang, what about your earthen hand? We used it with the other door.
I think we tried with that one before. I could try again, or
I think it was
Just-
the front door, not the side.
does Nundren know? Like, is there a special
I've never
dwarf way
been
to open
here.
these doors?
You keep asking me these questions. No, I have no idea.
I know.
It's all
your
fascinating,
thaumaturgy
though.
it doesn't seem to be locked. You probably could not.
I would
Blast
suggest
it open
to
with
take it off its hinges and then. Oh, I don't know. Or just bash it in. Or if you're strong enough, just pull it.
Okay. That one I know.
That'll walk up to it, pull it.
Zadko, give me a strength check. Athletics.
Oh my goodness.
Strength X
Athletics, please.
athletics.
Mm-hmm. With a
Yay!
22, with a little bit of creaking, the door gets
Mhm.
pulled open, as you would see an old storeroom with another door beyond it. Doesn't look worn or melted, though.
All right. He would quietly enter.
All right. Entering within as you guys keep shutting the door.
Yeah.
A wolf has a hard time fitting in here, but you can make it work, Alva.
Okay.
It's a
Thank you.
puzzle.
There is another door to the south.
Can I
Uh,
get through
Real
that
enemy was the
one?
doors the whole time.
I just opened the door. You're right there, Zad.
Zad
Yeah.
opening the door.
yeah.
It is
He'll
not
kick
locked.
it open.
As you kick it open, you would see this large workshop, badly damaged by ancient spell battle, laid waste to the mine that you've seen previous areas of. Work tables taking up 2 corners of the room are scorched, plaster burned off the masonry walls, and in the middle of the room, a stone pedestal holds a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to be untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. Behind the brazier of green flames floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass,
Oh,
2 on each side. In the center of the body is a large eye that stares at you. It greets you in a raspy voice you only hear in your head. Yes. Who are you? Why? How? As you would see, this creature.
Nope.
I fucking
Nope.
knew.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Fucking
Nope.
knew
Nope.
it.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Oh no.
But as you are greeted, all of you hear in your heads, even if you don't see this creature, seemingly asking questions, but no real questions, just yes. How? Why? That is where we'll end tonight, as you have successfully found the Forge of Spells, as well as rescued Nundro from the clutches of the spider wherever they went. But greeted with this beholder creature. We'll figure out what you guys do next week. It's alright, guys. We'll pick up here next time, and be sure to tune in then. Thanks for watching Twitch, and we'll see you guys next week.
Hi, Twitch.
good night.